All right. Let's get into it. What's going on, my terabytes? How is doing? Baby, give yourselves a round of applause. Tis Friday. Tis Friday. Y'all made it. Y'all made it, baby. I, for one, am H-A-P-P, dot that I, happy. Yeah, we got some things going on. Now, listen, I generally start off by telling you the astrological forecast, and that's not gonna change today. You gonna work for me, Palo Santo? We'll take her. She been working hard too. She been working hard this week too. So, girl, hold on, girl, and not the box. Girl, you gotta give me something. All right, I guess that's all she gonna give me. All right, I digress. Baby, every day I get her. Every day I get her. It's always gonna be a struggle. I want y'all to see my shuffle and my pull. So today we got a lot going on in the astrological forecast. Mercury is doing things and all that stuff. However, I like to focus on what I like to focus on, which is, babies, the sisters are doing it for themselves. Baby, the moon and Venus has joined forces. Oh, and baby, when girls get together, anything is possible. Anything is possible. But yeah, that's what we're talking about. It's my channel, it's my show. That's what I want to talk about. That's how we're gonna roll with this. So let's see, what else can I tell you? Before we do anything, let me do my shuffle. Y'all saw my shuffle. Yep. Y'all saw my pull. Gonna put her to the side. All right. So let me introduce you to the deck that we're using today. Baby, a very wonderful creator. She is with Rockpool, and this deck that I'm using right now, she gifted that to me, and I love for it. I want you to look at some things. Look at that blue, that chrome blue edging, honey. We cannot ignore the art. This is the back of the card, baby. The artwork is all things, and this is from my from the diva herself, Miss Jenna Degractogli. Yeah, Jenna D. I'm gonna post her website, her .coms in the description. She gifted me this oracle, and I love it. Truth of the matter is, I love everything that she does. She's got a new deck out there for my little spell crafters. My spell crafters, it's an oracle that's got spells with every deck, with every card, I should say. Wonderful oracle. I'm getting that. And then she's working on some new projects. Follow her on the IG. I promise you, darling, it is a feast for the eyes. It's the feast for the eyes. Okay. I said enough about all that. Let's get into this. Okay, so as I said, Moon and Venus, sisters are doing it for themselves. Baby, we're going to feel it first. We're going to attract it later. We're going to love it divinely. That's how this is working. Once again, the moon, deep feminine energy. Venus, of course, feminine energy all day, every day. Okay, so what we feel like our heart and our head, they finally stopped fighting with each other. Our heart and our head, they finally got it together. And like when the moon and and Venus hook up, when these two feminine powerhouses link up, our emotions, our desires, baby, they're holding our hands. We're holding it. We're literally holding all that stuff in our hands. We're not just wishing for love. We're not just wishing for beauty. We're not wishing for joy. We are going to embody it, y'all. This energy is emotional. This energy is magnetic. This energy is very, very hella divine. Very divine, feminine energy we're doing. So, let me break it down astrologically. We're talking about this conjunction with these two planets that occupy the same space and amplify each other's powers. The moon, she rules our inner world. We've always said, I've always told you that she's ruling our subconscious, all of our emotions, our intuition. She's also ruling the past. Okay, but now Venus, Miss Venus, she's governing love. She's governing the value. That's the bag. She's governed beauty, money, and pleasure. I know I told you all last night that we're going to get some freaky sneaky, baby. This is sealing the deal of the freaky, of the sneaky. All right. So when they join forces, it's going to be emotional clarity meets aesthetic magnetism. Yeah. Yeah. Ladies, that 6-footer you've been having in your mind's eye, oh yeah. He's going to come a-hithering. Okay. So you feel what you want, and then that feeling becomes a spiritual magnet. This is the law of attraction at work right now, and it's the law of attraction in its rarest form. Feel it, see it, become it. All right. And it's not about chasing abundance. It's not about chasing love. Nothing like. We are aligning, and these two planetary powerhouses are amplifying our own magnetism for these things to come into fruition. Okay, so here we go for the affirmation for this. Here we go. I attract the beauty, the love, and the value that I seek. That's our affirmation for today. Okay, let me break this down. Let me show you what it looks like in tarot. Okay, so right off the bat, of course, we got to use the moon. Here she go, the moon. Excuse me. So, the moon symbolizes our intuition, our emotional tides, and the subconscious. This card tells us that not all the truths are spoken. Some of the truths that we know are felt first. Okay? So, with this card, we're going to affirm, I trust the wisdom rising from within me. Right there. Coming right up, the Empress card. Venus energy all day long. She came up yesterday in our astrolife. Baby mama is luxuriating in her abundance. Look at, we got the sign of Venus right up in there. Okay, so this is Venus energy all day long. She's the queen of the fertility, of the creation, of the softness, of the magnetism. Mama never chases, she aligns. Did you hear me? She don't chase, she aligns. Okay, so with her, we're going to affirm, I create from joy and I receive with grace. My worth is undeniable. Ooh. I create from joy. I receive with grace. My worth is undeniable. Check this out. The Two of Cups. Two of Cups representing the divine connection, the emotional reciprocity. Okay, right here. This is soul to soul energy. First with yourself, then with other people. All right? Right there. Honey, this card right here, we're going to affirm. Give me a second, y'all. Here we go. We're going to affirm, I align with love in all forms. What I give, I become. I like that affirmation because it puts the responsibility on us. I did put, what I give, I become. All right? Because babies, let me tell you something. During these days, I don't say have a good day. I say have the day you deserve. The responsibility is upon you. I didn't wish you a bad day. I didn't wish you a good day. I wished you the day that you put out there. There we go. Now, we got from the Resurrection Oracle, from Miss Jenna D, we pulled card number 4, Coming of Age. We're going to get in to the into the artwork, okay? numerological aspects of the number 4. We're talking about security. We're talking about power. We're talking about foundational support, stability, boundaries, and structure. This card right here says coming of age. When we talk about the coming of age, we're shifting. We're shifting from seeking to knowing. Y'all are coming into your moment, okay? So this card right here, this card is talking about a turning point in personal growth, okay? This card right here, we're talking about a turning point in personal growth where our innocence are meeting our experiences, okay? This card is symbolizing the maturing awareness and the end of this naivety. You know, well, you're not naive. Listen, I'm doing the best I can. Okay, and it starts with our authentic self ownership. Yeah. Let me break that. Y'all have been through a lot. This is where all of those things that we've come through, this is where it all begins to make sense. This is where it's like, oh, that's the reason why I went through that. That's the reason why I met that person. That's the reason why I walked away from that job. That's the reason why, you know, X, Y, and Z. This is the coming of age. This is the coming of age. So, here it is. With this card, my terabytes, here's the question you all need to ask yourselves with this card. What truths have you all outgrown? And what new wisdom do you have now that you're ready to claim? This is what the card provokes. What truths that you've been living by, you've outgrown it. You've outgrown it. What you all outgrown it, and what these experiences have left behind, the wisdoms. What of those wisdoms are you now ready to claim? With this card, we're talking about a transition from dependency to autonomy. We're stepping into our own. This is the shift of identity from our inner child from our inner child to the adult in us that takes the wheel. Okay? So you're allowed to change, babies. We are all allowed to change. And you know, at a certain point, we got to release the trauma. We got to release the fear of not knowing enough and saying, hey, I've come this far, but I did not come this far to just come this far. These things are now making sense. The affirmation for this card collective. Here we go. Here we go, y'all. I like the one that's coming through. We're going to affirm, I am no longer waiting to become. I walk in wisdom. Woo! Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. So I leave you on this Friday, my babies. I leave you on this Friday, my little terabytes, in good hands. The moon and Venus, making those things come into manifestation. Own ownership of what you do. This card right here. This card right here, giving you permission to walk in your authentic self. You've all been through something, and there's a reason why, and now it's time to celebrate. I can't do no better than that. I can't do no better than that. Y'all, please do me. Please do all the things for me. You know what I'm going to ask. Please like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so when I go live or when I upload these divine downloads, you get them. Leave me some commentary. I promise, cross my heart, pinky swear, I will get back to you. Y'all have an amazing Saturday and Sunday. If you my cubicle people, relax, rejuvenated. To my service workers, I'm out in the trenches with you, babies. Y'all, thank you for an amazing week. Thank you for an amazing week. You all stay blessed. Bye.